Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing my July wrap-up for you guys. So I'm just gonna give... there's my dog. So I'm just gonna do a quick run through of all of the books that I read and one that I'm currently reading for the month of July, which I think I'm gonna finish sometime today because I'm flying through it. So here goes nothing. The first books that I read and loved this month are the Throne of Glass books by Sarah J. Maas. Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, and Heir of Fire are the first three, and then Queen of Shadows will be coming out in September. And I just loved these books. I think I've talked about them a couple times in different videos now that I'm like in on the fun and really enjoy them. So do check them out if you're interested in some fun high fantasy with a strong female protagonist. In the same vein, I read The Assassin's Blade, which is a bind-up of 5 different novellas that are about Celaena's life before the Throne of Glass series starts. I recommend reading the Throne of Glass series, even if you did it a little bit differently than I did. I read all 3 of the current ones and then read this, but I think the order of publication was Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, then The Assassin's Blade came out, and then Heir of Fire, and I think some of the little nuances and things mentioned in Heir of Fire would have been more meaningful to me had I read this before I read Heir of Fire, so if you're thinking about doing this series, I would do it in that order. The next book that I read is The Book of Speculation by Erica Swyler. And I did a full review of this, and I think I'm going to put like an annotation here where you can click on the full review if you're interested. And this was so magical and well done. This is an adult book, so if you're looking for something that's a bit more mature than the rest of the books that I've mentioned, this one is definitely the one. It's very literary and beautiful, and I really enjoyed it. And plus, the author was super sweet. I posted my review on Tumblr, and she wrote like me the sweetest message back. So if nothing else, go support a really nice author who is making a name for herself. This was so beautiful. The next book that I read that I also did a review on is Voice of Innocence by Lindsay Detweiler, and this was a really fun, sweet romance that reminded me a lot of The Best of Me by Nicholas Sparks. I flew through it. I loved the characters, and the main character, Emma, was also in marching band, so it held a nice place in my heart. So I have a full review of that as well if you're interested in checking it out. The review will be somewhere on here. And yeah, it was really cute, and you can get it on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. The next book that I read is Inconceivable by Tegan Wren, and this book unfortunately doesn't come out until November, so you can't quite get your hands on it yet, but I highly recommend putting it on your to-read on Goodreads because I loved this. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It was so good. It was kind of reminded me of The Prince and Me, the movie with Julia Stiles in it. It's about a girl who meets the prince of this fictional country, and it's their story of falling in love, and then the second part is after they get married and they're struggling with infertility, which I thought was an interesting twist, and I really enjoyed it. I loved the characters. They were so funny, and the cover is really beautiful as well. So if you want to see a full review, I have it tagged here as well. I was just on a reviewing roll this month, apparently. And then finally, the book that I'm currently reading that I will probably finish today, which is still technically July, is White Hot Kiss by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and I liked her Lux series a lot, and so I've been seeing a lot of people on Booktube talking about this series. It's about gargoyles and demons, which is unique. A lot of it so far is reminding me of Twilight. I've seen Christine over at Pulling Bananas Books kind of talk about how it kind of diverges from that Twilight plotline like about halfway through, so I'm waiting for that to happen for me, because it is fun, and I'm like flipping through it so quick, and I know I'll be able to finish it today and will read the other books, but so far it's just kind of cringy, but I hope it gets better. I hope it does, because I think Sasha at A Book Utopia really likes these books, so I'm giving them a chance. So that's it. I think 8 books for me this month was pretty good, and I probably won't be able to do this again once school starts. I'll try. I am participating in Booktube-a-thon next week, so hopefully my August wrap-up will be really full, because I'm going to try and read 7 books in a week, which, you know, probably won't happen. So if you want to watch my video with my TBR, that's going to be here. And I think I'm going to change things up a little bit. Since I am reading the Jennifer L. Armentrout books now, I might swap some of those out for a few of the books I chose, so I'll keep you guys updated. I'm planning on doing videos every day for that. If you're doing Booktube-a-thon, let me know in the comments, and I want to check you out. I want to subscribe to you because I want to keep up with what everyone's doing, because this is so fun, and it's my first read-a-thon on Booktube, so I'm really excited to get to know everyone better and to have fun on this really crazy journey. As always, thank you guys for stopping by my little book nook of the internet, and I'll see you next time. Bye.